gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
Said I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time, get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy, leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better. Better yet, there's nothing I can do that I can't do better. Yeah, I'm better. I said I'm better.
Gotta do better, I gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
Shade stuck to my face, hoodie glued to my head. I'm from the same world that made me who I am. Deep rest, can't even get out of bed. Too blessed to be so stressed. I do all this just to say get off my. Mixed emotions prohibit my focus. It's what you wanted, what's wrong with you? You don't make sense. Feel like I could flip at any moment. Faces playing in it with me. It was just a war with boredom, but it's sure to get me. Lord forgive me. Amen. Wear the crown of thorns for sport. I'm just waiting for a stone to hit me. Relationship on the rocks, my family all concerned. My homie still on the block, getting it I can't do. I'm stricken by survivor's guilt, I'm getting it off of words. Word. Come on, Herb, you
gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
When I'm born with the wind, when I'm born with the wind, feel me on your skin. I'm born with the wind, born with the wind, born with the wind, feel me on your skin. I'm born with the wind.
Always haunt my dreams. The green twins with your eyes.
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip. I dive, when I dive deep. In the middle of her ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive, when I dive deep. In the middle of her ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. I'm a Mac, the baby know it's a fact. Los Angeles in my lap, got belly still in the trap. I really be spitting bars, got thinking I rap. I'm hanging out with the stars. Still can't relax, even in these foreign cars. I'm rolling around with the when I hit hard. Permission to make I need a round of applause, but I might settle for that. Had to break a couple laws, put my city on the map. You think you'd be the up, but you didn't make a. Even if you made it, she ain't never coming back. Play it like you couldn't call it, it's just something that you lack. Michael Jack, got Billie Jean talking bad behind your back. She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. We had stacks, blending in and spinning racks. Representing is a trend, I don't see no end to that. Where you at? If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive, when I dive deep. In the middle of her ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive, when I dive deep. In the middle of her ocean, you know where to find me. Let me tell you what they told me. They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala, this the good part. When you're living everything you thought about. No single mothers who had to teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency. I brought the two of them me. The good part is father and father. I know it might look hard, but baby.
Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the New York Mets. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. So just about set now. Starting on the mound in this one, Tyler McGill.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of the those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Not even close there, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss. And that skips into dirt. Line to left. It gets down. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Taylor makes the grab, 1 down. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Ivan Herrera.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Herrera started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. And it's 1-1.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And that misses. And a count 2-1. Out in front and foul to the left side. Win over at first with 1 away. Got him swinging. Went back to the splitter and it was effective. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. McGill, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round. back in 2018. Runner takes off, pitch outside, and safe. It's a stolen base. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and that's the third out. Back here at Citi Field, and our pitcher in this game, it's Sonny Gray.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Francisco Lindor, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. The shortstop takes the ball. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender.
1-2.
In the air, left field, down the line. Burleson snags it on the run. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. In there for strike one. And there's a ball.
Outside.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Outside low. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. And he grounds one to the right side. Donovan in plenty of time to first. They get the out on Soto. That's the third out. Inning over. And we're back. And here is Alec Burleson. McGill back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Nolan Arenado. Check swing, and he went 0-1. And strike 2. Second inning here, no score. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So 2 down now, and here is Lars Nootbaar. Siri in position. Makes the catch, and that is that. Back here at Citi Field, home of the New York Mets. Singy, we saw this team playing in the NLCS a year ago.
And some people were surprised they went as far as they did, but they had a really talented roster. In the postseason, you just need one of those guys to get hot, and good things start to happen.
And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. Yeah, Pete Alonso was that guy last year. It felt like he was hitting a game-changing home run every night.
And the rest of his teammates just fed off that energy, Boog. Francisco Lindor was absolutely amazing. Mets fans will remember his grand slam against the Phillies for a very long time.
But with that said, the only way for the Mets to take a step forward this season is reaching the World Series. Arenado to first in time. And that takes care of Alonso. Brandon Nimmo now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. Ball one, no strikes. And a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike two.
1 and 2.
Swing and a miss. Sonny Gray with the strikeout. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. Just missed. Check swing, no appeal. Just missed. And that's in there for a strike. A slider that finds the mark. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's Nolan Gorman. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Check swing, he held up. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And there's a foul ball. Two out, space is empty. A little bit low, and that's ball one.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
That missed by a lot, and the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side in the third. Back here in Queens, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
No ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Next one in the dirt. And downstairs. And he'll step off and take the signs again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Jeff McNeil stands in. That one catches the corner for a strike. Ball one there. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Just missed. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. So up next, Tyrone Taylor. Going 1.
0-1.
Just missed. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So now back to the top of the order.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. Taylor hustling after it. Puts it away for the out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ivan Herrera struck out swinging his first time. Check swing went around. That's strike 1. Herrera, 24 years old, and he was born in Panama. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1. First pitch swinging. Hit hard on the ground to short. Lindor on to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here at Citi Field. Bottom 4. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Inside, and 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Juan Soto now. Grounded out his first time up. That one missed. That's off the mark, and the count now 2-0. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Going back on this one. Makes the catch up against the wall. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. First time up, he grounded to third. Pitch misses there. 1-0. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Just off the outside edge. Ball 2. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2-2.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Swings through that one. 0-1. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next offering upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Let him chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. In the dirt.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Siri swings through it for strike 1. And now the count is even. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. New inning getting started. Now up for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. McGill back to work. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
1 strike.
And that is out of play. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Toss to Alonso. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Nolan Arenado. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Siri snags it for the second out. So digging in, Lars Nootbaar. Fly to center his first time. Makes the catch, inning over. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Mets need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. So up next for New York, Jeff McNeil.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Out to center. Nootbaar moves under it and makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down. Now Tyrone Taylor, and he's already singled in this game. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No ball. 2 strike.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here in Queens. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the right fielder, Jordan Walker. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
You know, these Cards, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Got him swinging. Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one fouled off.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And ball 1. That one 95 to finish him off. So 2 down now, and here is Mason Wynn. Ball 1 low. To third, Vientos. Throws to first. St. Louis goes down in order. Bottom of the 6th inning, digging in, Francisco Lindor. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fought off foul. And he steps off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that's in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's outside. Ball 1.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. Next pitch misses, and the count's full. Bases empty, 1 away here on opening day. Outside, and that is ball 4. Here's Juan Soto.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Jojo Romero. Taking over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Here's Pete Alonso.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Outside, and that is ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's good.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Gets to it, on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the batter now, Brendan Donovan. That misses, and that's ball 1. Nunez, a 6'2 righty, 180 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. In the air, right field. Taylor makes the grab, and there's one away. And here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. 0-for-2 in this one. First offering, and it just misses. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A changeup missing, and it's 2-1.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Gone. He sends a rocket to left. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. And next is the Cardinals' 4-hitter, Wilson Contreras. To the left side, but it is well foul. 1 down, base is empty. Now 1-1. And strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So up next, Alec Burleson. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. 0-2 now as he swings through it. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Sets him down looking. Throws him with a back. Set for the last half of the 7th. And the batter now, Brandon Nimmo. Number 35 comes on now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Late swing fouled off. Fouled off. He was late. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fights it off. He'll see another. Outside low. Now 1-2. Check swing. Now a look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Now he steps off. On the outside corner. Got him looking. Jose Siri up now for the Mets.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Little chopper rolls foul. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Nootbaar under it. He's got it, and that is that. Ready to begin the eighth, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Arenado. Nunez back to work. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0.
No strike.
And another ball. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. That's a base hit and a good start to the inning.
He was all over that one. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Nootbaar, the next to hit, takes ball one. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Started to swing, held up. Arenado gets his lead at first with nobody out. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Siri in position. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. So digging in, Jordan Walker. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Michael Ciani, runner on first with one down for him. Diving try, but it falls in, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot. the velocity right on top of it.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Lucan Baker. Runners at first and second for him with one down. There's a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And it's even up.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Working down in the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
That one out to right. Makes the grab to second with the throw. No chance to get back. It's a double play. On to the bottom of the eighth, and stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Kyle Leahy.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swing and a foul out of play. Pitches in the dirt. Ball one. Good job to fight that one off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Stays alive. And that skips in the dirt. That one misses, and it's a full count.
Well played, umpires, trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I don't know how this at-bat will end, but I'll be sad when it does. So much fun watching this thing go back and forth.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. That's towards center. Nootbaar moves under it. And there's one down. So up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor, 1 for 2. Ball one to Taylor.
1 ball, no strike.
Center field. Nootbaar. Drops into the glove, and there are 2 outs. Here's Francisco Lindor. Just missed.
1-0.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away. So runner at second, 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Mark. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Brian Helsley.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Upstairs, 2-0.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
2-1.
So the tying run at second. Up and in, 3-1.
Well, they're applying pressure, quality at bats, quality swings right now, and see this offense doing it one player to the next, showing a lot of fight right now, and they're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game.
Got him. That's the 3rd out. Back here at Citi Field, we go to the 9th, and here's the St. Louis lead. Off man, Mason Wynn. And a foul ball. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No ball. 1 strike.
Fouled off left side. One down, base is empty. To the right side, McNeil. Handles, throws to first, and a couple of quick outs. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ivan Herrera. He's already homered here in this one. And that one missing low.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
That's off the inside corner. Now 2-0. That one at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We head to the bottom of the 9th. So now here's the Mets DH, Juan Soto. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Rips one to right. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And now Pete Alonso swings and misses. 0-1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss.
The ability to command the fastball. Obviously, the high velocity's there, the spin rate's there, but to be able to throw it where you want in the zone where guys are swinging and missing for strike 3, I just think it's pretty impressive.
Bunts it back towards the pitcher. He's safe on with a bunt single. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's a ball. Check swing, went around, and now it's even 1-1. Marte on the move. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out. Two outs.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days.
Hold on. He's coming home. Got him. And that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
The final 1-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.